Without a rock-solid governance, risk, and compliance strategy, your company is flirting with disaster. Think non-compliance, financial hits, and reputational damage. But there's good news. A strong GRC framework can help you steer clear of these risks. Take a deep dive with us as we unravel GRC principles, explore its benefits, and chart the course for establishing a robust GRC model. This is Audit Board Essentials. You might be asking, what is GRC? GRC stands for Governance, Risk Management, and Compliance, and covers how organizations manage their governance frameworks, mitigate risks, and ensure they're complying with applicable laws and regulations. GRC isn't just a trendy industry phase, it's a strategic alignment of business processes with your big picture goals, all while keeping threats at bay and staying within legal boundaries. Governance is your organization's GPS, guiding you with rules, practices, and processes. It's the leadership structures, the roles, and the accountability mechanisms that shape how decisions are made and why actions are taken. Risk management is the art of spotting trouble before it happens. Identifying threats, check. Assessing them, check. Controlling them, double check. Risk management is your shield against financial uncertainties, legal pitfalls, tech glitches, and whenever Mother Nature decides to throw a tantrum. Compliance means playing by the rules, simple as that. Laws, regulations, guidelines, industry standards, you name it. Compliance is a safeguard against legal penalties, financial loss, and reputational tarnish. Now, to give you some history, once upon a time, governance, risk management, and compliance were like three passing ships in the night, separate, siloed, and often at odds. Each operated in its own bubble, leading to inefficiencies, redundancies, and gaping holes in risk coverage. But as businesses grew and regulations tightened their grip, the light bulb went off. These functions weren't separate, they were interconnected, and so the smart move was to treat them that way. Enter the era of integrated GRC frameworks, where meeting compliance requirements is integrated with risk management and governance, meaning no more silos. Today, GRC isn't just a function. Integrated governance, risk management, and compliance strategies are the keys to making informed decisions, safeguarding your reputation, and securing long-term success. Key elements of governance include leadership and accountability to ensure that roles are clear and everyone knows their place in the puzzle, from the top brass down to the newest recruit. Ethical standards and codes of conduct, which all members of the organization should live and breathe by. Transparency and disclosure to ensure that all stakeholders always get the full picture and the truth isn't just told, it's shown through hard facts and data. And stakeholder engagement to ensure that an effective feedback loop is in place to listen and respond to stakeholder needs. Governance isn't one size fits all. It's bespoke and tailored to your organization's unique needs and objectives. But at its core, governance is all about steering the ship responsibly, ensuring you're not just floating aimlessly, but sailing towards your strategic goals. Key steps in the risk management process include risk identification to ensure whether it's a market crash, a cybersecurity breach, or a rogue employee, you see it coming. Risk assessment, which enables organizations to prioritize mitigation efforts based on the potential impact to the business. Risk mitigation, which involves putting action plans in place to reduce risk. And lastly, risk monitoring and reporting to ensure companies keep tabs on the risk landscape and report on notable shifts, because risks don't take holidays, and neither should you. Risk management isn't a chore, it's a proactive versus reactive mindset, which means a well-designed GRC program fosters collaboration from the C-suite to the deck floor, ensuring everyone's eyes are wide open. In terms of compliance, while some see it as a burden, the savvy know it's the bedrock of trust. Compliance is your organization's promise to play by the rules. It's more than just ticking boxes. It's about building a culture where doing the right thing is the only way to do business. Key aspects of compliance include regulatory compliance to ensure that the company is shielded against fines, lawsuits, or worse, internal compliance to ensure that safeguards are in place and working effectively, monitoring and reporting to drive transparency, accountability, and assurance, as well as non-compliance consequences, which represent the legal trouble, financial loss, and reputational damage that may occur when a company is not compliant with applicable laws, regulations, and standards. Together, these principles around governance, risk management, and compliance form the holy trinity of a resilient, thriving organization. Governance keeps you on the right path, risk management prepares you for the unexpected, and compliance ensures you play fair. They're not just principles, they're the keys to your organization's longevity and success. That's it for this episode of Audit Board Essentials. Be sure to subscribe and tune into our channel for future episodes where we'll be covering the nuts and bolts of a foundational knowledge of audit, risk, and compliance.